Hi guys, what's up? I hope you're all doing well out there. So today I wanted to take a couple minutes to talk to you about living a high vibe life. So let's take just a moment, and I will do the same, to ask yourself, how high is my vibe? What am I feeling in this moment? Am I happy, content, inspired, motivated? Or is my vibe low and feeling maybe anxious or distraught, angry, frustrated? So we know that the way we think has so much power in what comes back to us, right? And how we live our lives. Even just saying these words, when we say the words like happy and content and grateful, we feel lifted up. Whereas when we think of anxious and anxiety and anger and frustration, I even notice my voice lowering, right? So we feel these are low vibe. So the good news is we can really easily and very quickly change our vibe and our frequency. And speaking of vibe, did you know that Albert Einstein once said, everything in life is vibration? How cool is that? This was said a long time ago. This is not some hippy dippy stuff. So it is actually fully believed that positivity vibrates at high frequencies and negativity does so at low frequencies. So when we're operating at higher frequencies, our thoughts are clear, our minds are happy, we feel really good, we feel confident, at ease, we feel focused. Whereas when we're operating very low vibe, things are slow and hard and challenging and difficult. And let me get a hand up if you have been there, because I think we all have, and we all have to work really hard not to let ourselves go into those dips. I do myself, and this is something I consciously am aware of and have been working on for many years now, and I still have to work on it. But the truth is, if your vibe is high, you are going to be happier. And interestingly, you can make yourself, well, there are people that believe this, I don't know about you, but you can make yourself disease proof by boosting your vibration and your frequency in this world. That's pretty cool, right? Because I live so much of my life in prevention and proactive health and wanting to stay healthy and keep my family healthy rather than dealing with issues on the back end. This is really empowering thought to me, and I just want to share it with you. So many choices that we make each day affect our vibration, and that's what causes us to attract good or attract bad. So in the end, this becomes a choice, right? We have the choice in the matter. It's not like someone else can choose this for my life and I can't choose it for someone else's life. We have to do that inner work ourselves, because like attracts like. Woohoo! That's pretty awesome. I feel like I'm preaching to you guys and I'm really not meaning to. I just get excited about this topic. So like attracts like, and your energies are attracting very specific things. So you may be attracting disease states. You may be attracting negative people. You may be attracting negative events that derail you from your goals or your plans or things that you thought you had to put in action. But what's really exciting is that we can shift this vibrational frequency, okay? I want you to hear that. That's the piece I want you to understand. And that we can shift it to be so much more happier in our lives. And best of all, we can do it really quickly and easily. There's some really cool tools that we can do to help that. One of them, of course, we're going to be talking about some essential oils, but I want to give you some other ideas as well. So did you know that every food has a specific vibrational frequency? When you eat high frequency foods, you may find that you lose weight effortlessly. You eliminate inflammation. You achieve energy that disappeared years ago. So think about these foods that are going to be giving you high vibration and raising the frequency in your body, your mind, your life. So we are all made up of energy, and we therefore require the consumption of energy in the form of food, air, and water for sustenance, right? And good health. We also require thoughts that are made up of positive vibrational energy. There are a lot of great thinkers and speakers on this topic that I love so much. But let's talk about food that has high frequency. Fresh, organic fruits and vegetables. That's going to be at the top, okay? Organic fruits and vegetables, there are no pesticides in there, no chemicals, no GMOs. They're fresh and they're organic and they're probably grown by your farmer not too far away, and they're going to be wonderful for providing high vibe energy and frequency to your body. Natural supplements like spirulina is a great one. I think ginseng, there are so many good ones. I love our LLV for this, for providing just tons and tons of amazing natural supplements. Our Mito 2 Max is incredible for providing those things as well. Super high vibe and adaptogenic. Also things like herbal teas, herbs and spices. I mean, of course, essential oils. In terms of herbs and spices, we have the best, most amazing, most powerful, potent little bottles that we can add to our foods, our drink, our smoothies, our coffees even, on a daily basis, that are going to help boost the vibration in our body and in our lives. Also, healthy oils like olive oil, coconut oil. Yes, we're putting that on our bodies a lot. Avocado oil is another wonderful source. And then nuts and seeds. Anything fermented is going to be really great and high vibe as well. Raw chocolate. So yes, go eat your chocolate. Raw honey, maple syrup. Grains like buckwheat and brown rice, amaranth, stuff like that. But then there are also low vibe foods, and I want you to be aware of these as well, because we're going to have these, we're going to eat them. There's just no way. If you go out to a restaurant, unless it's fully organic and farm to table, you're going to get some of these. So we just want to reduce them and have as few of them as we can. GMOs. Number one, let's keep our GMOs at as arm's distance as possible, avoid as much as we can. Conventional food that's been treated with chemicals and pesticides, same thing. White rice and flours actually falls into the low vibe category, so let's go low on those, reduce consumption of those. Sugars, sweeteners, coffee, I love my coffee, sodas, alcohol, meat, fish, and poultry. So actually eating animal flesh and meat is seen as low vibe as well. So let's reduce our consumption of that type of food. Anything processed and packaged, okay? When it comes to sense of smell, odor is received by our receptors in the nose, and that signal is transferred to the olfactory bulb right up here behind our eyes, kind of, which is part of our limbic brain, which is up here, okay? Because smell data doesn't first travel to the nervous system, it instead goes directly to the brain. It is said that the smell is the brain's direct link to our environment. Okay, I wrote that down, so I wanted to read that properly. All smells, like all sounds, for example, have their own signature frequency. If they didn't have their own vibration, we wouldn't be able to tell one odor from another aroma or scent or odor. Isn't that cool? So the vibrational frequency of essential oils is like through the roof. It's really cool, and it's measured as the highest among the natural substances. It's found in plants, like the petals and the stems and the roots, bark, other parts of the plant, okay? And that's what we distill for our essential oils. We only need a teeny tiny amount of it at a time, and that's why we've got our little bottles that come with 250 drops in here. But when you're using a essential oil, you're only using a drop or 2 or 3 at a time, right? We're not using much of this. A little bit goes a long way, and our body can still bring it in and use it to its full extent, especially when we're thinking of raising our vibration. So these are magical little tools, and they can be used to clear negative energy and to bring in a space of positive vibration and protect our space as well. So we want to be using them in so many different ways. I know you guys know this, right? Okay, some of the best oils for this purpose, I believe, are going to be, peppermint. Rose is like seen to be the highest. Rose is wonderful. Also, Roman chamomile. I can turn that around. Melissa, such an amazingly high vibe oil. Peppermint, frankincense. Ooh, I love frankincense. I just took a drop on my tongue. Sandalwood. There's so many others. There's any of the flower oils as well. Jasmine, magnolia, lavender. Let's see, patchouli, myrrh is lovely as well. So the plant world holds the key to many natural anti-inflammatory compounds, grounding compounds, even cell-selective cytotoxic compounds that kill cancer cells and not healthy cells. So let thy food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. We can really work to raise our vibration and our frequency in our life with our oils. Be using them on a daily basis in all the ways. I was about to pass the 10-minute mark, so I had to tap out and then tap in because I'm not going to redo this video. So you guys, make sure that you're using your essential oils on a daily basis in all the ways, okay? When we're looking at plant medicine for our health, our well-being, for raising our vibration, we want to be using these on our body, in our body, consuming them. Only doTERRA. That's a conversation for another time, but that's an important piece to this. And also inhaling them. One of my favorite things to do is always, like, it's just never gonna get old, of taking a roller bottle or a couple drops of oil, rubbing it in my hands, and breathing that aroma in. That alone is going to raise your vibration. You can't help but feel happier when you do that one tiny little thing. So what are essential oils? They're tools. They're tools for us. They're very effective. They're very beautiful. They work on our limbic system. They work on our cellular system. They work on so many different parts of our bodies, and we can utilize all of that to raise our vibration so that we can stand tall, live a happier, healthier, longer, more vibrant life in a high vibe state. So to me, that's the goal. I don't know if that's your goal. If it is, well, I think it's your goal. That's why you're here. So thanks for being here, listening to this video, and I really hope you learned something. And if you have more to add to this, I would definitely love to hear it. All right, bye guys.